Parents demanded I give up my master bedroom in the house I pay for all for their golden boy, so I'm 28, software engineer making good money. 3 years ago, my dad had a massive heart attack. Medical bills destroyed their savings, and they were about to lose their house. I couldn't watch my parents become homeless, so I bought them a beautiful 3-bedroom place in a nice neighborhood, put it entirely in my name for mortgage purposes, but told them it was theirs. They deserved to retire in peace. Everything was perfect for 2 years. Mom planted her garden, Dad had his workshop in the garage. I'd visit every Sunday for dinner, and they were genuinely happy. Then my brother Gavin got out of rehab for the 3rd time. Mom calls me sobbing. Gavin needs a fresh start. He's really trying this time. Can he stay in your old room temporarily? Gavin was always the golden child despite being a complete disaster. Drug problems, stealing from them, lying constantly. But Mom never gave up hope. I said fine, temporarily. It's a big house, and maybe this time would be different. 2 weeks later, I stopped by after work to grab some old computer equipment from my childhood bedroom. I had my spare key, so I let myself in. The house felt wrong immediately. Too quiet. Usually Mom would be watching her shows, Dad tinkering with something. I found Mom asleep on the living room couch at 3 p.m., which was weird. She never napped there. Then I heard music coming from upstairs. Loud music from the master bedroom. I went up and found Gavin sprawled across my parents' king-size bed, smoking weed, playing video games on their 65-inch TV. What the hell are you doing in here? I demanded. He barely looked up. Oh, hey, bro. Yeah, I'm staying in here now. Way better room. Where are Mom and Dad sleeping? He shrugged. Guest room, I think, or the couch. I told them I needed the bigger space for my recovery process. Something about energy and healing vibes. I was stunned. This manipulative piece of garbage had kicked my 60-year-old parents out of their own bedroom. I found Dad in the tiny guest room, looking embarrassed and exhausted. Dad, why are you sleeping in here? He wouldn't meet my eyes. Gavin said the master bedroom has better feng shui for his sobriety. We want to support his recovery. This is insane. You bought this house for your retirement. Actually, Dad started, then stopped. Well, you bought it. We're just grateful to have anywhere to live. That's when it clicked. Gavin had been manipulating them, making them feel like guests in their own home because technically I owned it. I marched back to the master bedroom. Gavin was now ordering DoorDash on Mom's iPad. Pack your stuff. You're leaving. He laughed. Relax, bro. Mom and Dad are fine with the arrangement. Besides, this is your house anyway, right? Maybe I should be asking you for permission, not them. The audacity was unbelievable. He was basically holding my parents hostage using my own generosity against them. You know what, Gavin? You're absolutely right. This is my house. I pulled out my phone and called my locksmith. Hey, Vincent, I need all the locks changed on my property today. Emergency job. Mom came running upstairs when she heard me talking. Honey, what's wrong? What's wrong is that I bought you this house so you could retire in comfort, not so Gavin could turn you into servants in your own home. Gavin started panicking. You can't just kick me out. I'm family. Family doesn't manipulate elderly parents into sleeping on couches. But my recovery, he whined. Your recovery can happen at the homeless shelter. You've got exactly 1 hour before the locks change. Mom tried to intervene. Please, he's really trying this time. Mom, when's the last time you slept in your own bed? She couldn't answer because it had been 2 weeks. Dad, when's the last time you used your workshop? Gavin needed it for storage, Dad admitted quietly. I turned to Gavin. 55 minutes now. Vincent the locksmith arrived as Gavin was stuffing his clothes into garbage bags, ranting about how unfair everyone was being. This is abuse! Gavin screamed as I watched Vincent change the front door lock. No, abuse is what you did to Mom and Dad. This is consequences. Gavin threw a tantrum on the front lawn, but eventually his dealer friends picked him up. Mom was upset with me for exactly 1 week. Then she admitted she'd been sleeping terribly on that couch, and Dad confessed that Gavin had been eating all their food and leaving messes everywhere. 3 months later, Dad's workshop is organized again. Mom's garden is thriving, and they're both sleeping soundly in their own bedroom. Gavin calls occasionally from whatever couch he's crashing on, promising he's changed. Mom listens politely, but doesn't offer our address. Sometimes protecting the people you love means protecting them from their own guilt and misplaced hope. The house is still in my name, but now they understand it's truly theirs, and that I'll always have their backs even against family.